What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are doing some SAT math. We got some cool videos coming out this week as well, in particular related to some of the newer concepts and question types that have been popping up on the SAT as of late. So I'm super excited about that. But today we're back to one of our good old classics for all you guys preparing for the SAT. Let's just mute this a little bit, just making sure my audio is good. But for everybody preparing for this SAT coming up on Saturday, June 4th, we're going to be doing more of these mini tests. So the mini tests are really cool. Again, they're free. They're on Khan Academy. It's a nice mixed bag of review math questions, so good for anybody preparing. Sometimes the questions are a little bit beyond the scope. Hey, what's up? What's up, Aliasu Kamara? What's up? But yeah, so like sometimes they are a little bit beyond the scope, and when we do see problems like that, I'm going to let you know and say, hey, this doesn't feel so authentic. This one does, blah, blah, blah. And we'll just take it from there. By the way, I recently did the April SAT, so if you guys do want to check that out, that's the most recently, second most recently administered one, but most recently administered one where they released the QAS report. So you can check that out if you want to see a more recent walkthrough. All right, without further ado, let's do this. Here we go. We're going to start. And wait, let me make sure I got the right zoom. Yeah, this should be good. All right, here we go. Calculator section, 15 minutes, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm seeing these for the first time in real time, and we're going to do them together. Oops. All right, so the above equation model is the cost of almond picks B pounds of blueberries, R pounds of raspberries at a farm where the cost is $5.50 per pound and raspberries cost $4 per pound. According to the equation, how much does almond spend in total on both types of berries? Got it. So we've got basically, it's just an interpretation question of the equation, right? Like we don't know how many pounds, we don't know how many berries, but we do know that everything is going to equal 28, which means that the total amount he's going to spend, regardless of the combination, is going to be $28. Boom, done. All right. Next one, Jesse, take on Saturday. Just want to thank you for this. You're very welcome, Jesse. Do you focus on reading also? I do not, but my other tutors do. David's vehicle is 21-gallon gas tank. If he drives only on highways, he can do 525 miles on one tank of gas. If he drives only in the city, he can do 378. Okay, so 525 versus 378. That is highway. That is city. David drove 455 miles on his last tank gas. If X is the amount of gallons used on the highway and Y is the amount used on city driving, which is the best miles relationship between X and Y. So let's see here, 21-gallon gas tank. So we need 500 to wait a minute. This is 5. This doesn't make sense. These don't make sense. I'm guessing it's B. But we have to figure out why. So actually, I think I know why. So here's the dealio. So he can go 525. So we can basically get the miles per gallon for each of these because that's what these are using. I bet 525 divided by 21 is 25. 525 divided by 21. Yep, it's 25. So it's basically like, and this is the highway. So the highway miles per gallon is 21. So it's 25x. And that gives me the miles driven on the highway. And then 18 miles to show you, but I'm sure it's the case. 378 divided by 21 is 18. So that's the miles per gallon on here. So it's 18 and 25. So you can see it'd be 25x, 18y. And then those are both giving me value of miles driven on each. So we want total miles on the right-hand side. So 455 is what we got over there. All right, number 3. Ivy conducts a science experiment to understand how the amplitude of sound waves decrease over time. She records the sound of a tuning fork with a microphone and measures the amplitude of the sound wave with her computer. The following table summarizes her results. Okay, based on the data, oops, I can't read it. Let's see if I can do this over here. Here we go. It's kind of getting cut off. Hold on. Okay, based on the data from the table, which of the following statements best describes the relationship between the time after Ivy starts recording and the sound amplitude? Okay. So it looks like it's like going down by, 0.34. Then it's going down by 0.22. And then it's going down by like 0.11. So, I mean, it looks like it's decreasing exponentially. Like it's going down by half, almost, like not exactly, but like half, half, half. Okay, well, anyways, let's see. It's exponential since every 0.5 seconds. It is exponential. Is it 40% or? Yeah, it's probably this one. It's not linear because it's not going down by 0.5. See, it's going down by less than that. It's not 0.22 either. It's 0.22 here, but here it's more and here it's less. I think 60% is too much because it's more than half. So that would drop to like, even without a calculator, I can tell you like around 40 something or maybe high 30s. And then again, it's more than. So it's decreasing by 40%, less than half. A is the winner. Done. All right. The bar graph to the left summarizes the household social size, social workers, clients, families. Which statement best describes the relationship between mean and median household size? Okay. Mean and median household size. Oh, okay. We have to calculate the. Okay, got it. So we can calculate though. So how many is this? Doesn't say, right? Okay. So we're going to have to calculate it quickly. So this is number of families. So I'd like to write the numbers 2, 1, 16, 7, 2, 1, 1. Okay, so how many people were surveyed? 3, 19, 26, 28, 29, 30. So this is out of 30 people. So the median is going to be, I can already tell you that the median is going to, actually, well, I think the median, though the median is obviously going to be 4, and I'll tell you why. So 30, the middle values of the 15th and the 16th value in an even amount, the average of those will be the median. But I can already tell you both values fall into this size of 4. So 2, because we have the second 1, 2, 3, and then all like 15 and 16 because it's through 19 are up here. So median is 4. And I guess we're going to have to calculate the mean. I think the mean is going to be less. No, the mean is going to, no, wait, what am I talking about? The mean has to be more because look how many more values there are to the right of 4 than to the left. But let's do it just for fun. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 times 3 is 3, plus 4 times 16 is 64, plus 5 times 7, 35, plus 12, plus 7, plus 8. And then again, we divide by 30, and we get a mean of 4.43. So they're not equal. Median is not greater. The mean is greater. Just make sure they said this is everything, right? Yeah. So it's A for sure. All right, boom. 5. Oh my God. I'm going to go on slowly. All right. Scatter plot left shows cost C in thousands of dollars in living space in square feet. According to data, which of the following best approximate the cost for an additional square foot of living space for homes in this neighborhood? So do a line of best fit. And we can say for every square foot. So we have, let's do 2 points that are kind of far apart. Let's do 500 and is like 120,000 maybe. And then we do 4,000 is 410 maybe. So then we basically what they're saying is additional square foot, so it's slope. It's cost over that, and it's not in thousands, so we actually have to do this in the actual value. So let's calculate the slope. So we do 410,000 minus 120,000, which is 290,000, over 4,000 minus 500, which is 3,500, and that is about $80. A is the winner. Done. 8 minutes left. Okay. In 2013, the population of Nevada and North Carolina reached a growing rate of 3.3%. In addition, the Census Bureau estimated the population of Nevada and North Carolina was Nevada, North Carolina, 9.8. Relation growth rates in each state remain the same approximately. How many more people were living in North Carolina in 2014? All right. Okay. I think all we got to do is what? Okay, so it's 3.3%. So 2.8 times So basically, I'm increasing it by 3.3%. It's the same as multiplying by 1.033. And then if I subtract this from, and it's the same as what I'm doing here, 33%, 3.3% added on to the 9.8. I should have done it the other way. I'm going to get a negative answer, but it's just going to be the positive answer will be this. So 7.2 million more. I could have done that. I should have been able to do that mentally because it can't be 7 million again, right? Because there's a year has passed and it's not gonna, and it's only 3%, so it's not going to be like all of a sudden 9 million difference. So you could have done that without a calculator, but okay. Next, we got 4 questions, only 6 minutes. Okay, I got to hustle. What is the equivalent of this? All right, so I'm going to do this a little faster. It's 2 to the third is 8, so it's not this, it's not this. And then x, here we'd multiply the exponents, so it'd be x to the 9th, so B is the winner. 8, the area of an unshaded circle. Oh, gosh, okay, shown on the left. Oh, wait, this is just isolation. Which is fine, shows R in terms of A and R. That's it. So we didn't even need to do anything. So we need to isolate R. So first I'm going to divide by pi. A divided by pi equals, I'm going a little faster because I don't want to run out of time. Then, and we don't even need the parentheses. Then subtract R squared, a little R squared, of course, equals R squared. And then we take the square root of the whole thing. So it should be square root of A plus A over pi minus R squared, C. This is an isolating quantities question. They're always nice because the prompt is almost meaningless once you realize it's an isolating quantities question. So it's pretty cool. In the figure at the left, C and D are parallel lines. What's the value of X? C and D are parallel, meaning these two angles are equal because they're corresponding angles. Oh, wait, sorry. C and D. I didn't even notice. C and D. Yes. Okay, and this is the transversal, so those I was correct. So 9x plus 5 equals 8x plus 13. Subtract 8x, that's x. Subtract 5, that's 8. X equals 8. Boom, done. And number 10 for the win, and we got 5 minutes left. Okay, so we made up a lot of time. We're chilling now. Fardin, hello. Oh, yes, the mini tests are great. Pal, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay. And Kyra and Emmanuel each sold magazine subscription candy bars for fundraisers to benefit their college book club. Kyra sold 4 magazine subscriptions and 16 candy bars. And Emmanuel sold 6 magazine subscriptions and 20 candy bars to make 190. System of equations, right? But it's telling us that. Okay. So we're going to do a little system. So we go 4 magazines plus 16C equals 132. And then we've got 6 magazines plus 20 candy bars equals 190. I'm going to multiply we're going to use elimination because I like elimination. Multiply the top by 3, the bottom by -2. I'm going to flip those. So I'm going to have the M's eliminate. Even though I'm supposed to be solving for M. It's okay. I'll just roll with this. It would have been nicer to eliminate the C's, but all right. So 12M plus, we just plug back in after this. 48C equals, I could use a calculator, but whatever. 396. Let's just go for it and be careful here. -12M minus 40C equals -380. And then those cancel out when we add them together, and I get 8C equals 16, right? 306 minus 380, so C equals 2. So if C equals 2, now plug it back into whichever equation. C equals 2, that's 32. 4M plus 32 equals 132. 4M equals, subtract 32 equals 100. M equals 25. 25 is the winner. So now we're going to double check, right? 25, and we said this one is 2. So we do 4 magazine subscriptions, that's $100, and 32, yes, that works. And then over here, 6 times 25 is 150, plus 40 is 190. So we got 3 minutes to spare, but I'm going to just submit anyways. All good. And let's go. I made a mistake. Let's see what I did wrong. Rut-row. Maybe I did need to read the prompt here. Subtracting R. Oh, no. I was supposed to add it to both sides. I don't know if anybody caught that. That was a really silly mistake. So I don't know what I was doing here. Maybe I was going too fast. of course I was supposed to subtract it because it was a minus over here. So you divide by pi, boom. And then I have to add it. I don't know why I subtracted it. It's so strange. How did I make that mistake? My bad. Sorry. And then you take the square root and yeah. So you see, if you can see that mistake, I literally don't know how I did that because I know I rewrote it. But hey, Andrew, you caught it. Legend. Yeah, it would be. It would be plus r squared. Sorry about that. Silly mistake there, guys. I did not know how that happened. I was just talking about how much I love the isolating quantities question, and then that one just went awry. But it is what it is. Hopefully you can learn from my mistake there. Yeah, just be extra careful, especially on the questions that you think are easier. That's kind of the trap I think I just fell into. But anyways, that's that. I'm going to try and do one of these every day through Friday. But I got a really good video. Jesse, no, yeah, you were right. Sorry about that. But yeah, so when I'll be doing one of these, I think every day leading up to Friday. But I've also got a video. I'm gonna start working on it actually right now as soon as I get offline. In regards to these new geometry problems that I've been seeing, so I'm gonna make that. Students have been asking me to do that as well, so I'll do it. And that's that. Thank you guys so much for joining. Click that like button if you did like the video, and if you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe.